live. That's right. We are live. Looks like everything's working. So that's
I'm refreshing YouTube.
That's a Christmas miracle. Looks like it's going through. Hey, look at that. Look at that. I'm just pulling up chat, and then I'm going to hit the intro, and we're going to rock and roll. Let's see if the intro works. It's been a while. Hey, and look at that. The intro worked. I couldn't even hear the music, but everybody else could, so that's good. It is the Smash Bros. Cast. Episode Sora's here, and you guys can go ahead and start the matches. We'll introduce everybody. Player 2, Crawler. What's up, dude?
Hey, how's it going? Crawler coming at you.
Player 3, Leo.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Sora's here. Well, he's almost here.
Player 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, Raymar. What's going on?
Sora's here, and I'm dead inside.
I love that. That's it. Let's see. Player 5, Rami. What's going on?
Hey guys, I don't care about Sora.
I don't care about Sora. Player 6, Magic Mike. What's going on, bud?
Hello, hello.
You're dead to me, Remy.
I'll still main him.
Josh, you're probably not gonna like Josh and my opinion then either. So.
Oh, you guys know. Okay, before we start, everybody that's here, we got all of the coaches for the Smash League. Here's a fun little fact for you guys. I've been playing Smash almost daily, like pretty much now that I work remote. When I start to get tired and need a break, I play 3 matches of Smash in quick play, and then I go back to work again. And it's like the best way to get a little adrenaline kick, and then be productive at work. So shout out to Smash. I've had some pretty fun matches, and I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna say once a week we're gonna start, because I don't want to start off too crazy. But I'm gonna do just breakdowns of my matches. So stay tuned for that. You guys might be able to pick up something that helps you improve. You might be able to leave comments that help me improve, and we're gonna try to keep the Smash thing alive, even though I'm very afraid the game is going to die now, not because of Sora, but because Sakurai apparently wasn't given the funding to get more. Maybe he didn't want to do it. I'm curious to talk about that. I also want to talk about some of our favorite memories with Smash Ultimate as we look back over the last 3 years, and I wouldn't know. I mean, I guess Smash 4, but without Smash, we wouldn't be here right now, right? There's
right.
Relationships that never would have been formed, and so that's one of the things that I appreciate the most about gaming is the relationships that form because of the games. So before we jump into Sora,
I have a question though. What if I want $100 of your money?
If you want $100 of my money, you need to head on over to n64josh.com/smash and sign up for this month's tournament when the sign up is ready, which will be tonight. It will be tonight
After this show.
After this show, because it's not that I don't want to have it set up immediately. It's just I always forget. So, but we're doing a $100 tournament to kind of kick things off. I'll even throw this out there. If there's anybody else that wants to get involved, or maybe kind of be like a sponsor, and I'm not talking but if you want to contribute $25-$50 or whatever, and get we'll say the tournament's sponsored by you, let me know. And maybe you're a streamer, maybe you got YouTube channel, whatever, TikTok, I don't care, whatever it is. We can promote that. I want this to kind of be an event, kind of be something awesome, and we may continue to do that going forward, so that we can up the prize pool and make it a little more fun. So
with that prize pool, everybody is gonna be here. Just like,
Everybody will be here, and we'll have all of the anime avatars that just like scour Smash.gg, like the scum of Smash.gg, right? Like the bottom feeders. No, we love you guys too. We love you too. We just wish you weren't so good at Smash for all the wrong reasons. That's all. So, but yeah, let's kick this thing off and like. I mean, Sora's the main topic, so let's talk about Sora. Like, Leo, I know you're playing right now, but there's a little break right here. So you have gone onto Discord and said you not only is this a character you've wanted for so long, you're going to give Toon Link. Tink is taking a month off so that you can possibly main
on the bench
this character, this floaty, fluffy-haired character,
big-shoed character. Yeah.
Crossover between Scrimblow, Bimblow, and JRPG.
The quick backstory is, when it comes to Kingdom Hearts games, I just have an attachment from childhood, from playing with family members, like when I was like too young to get like far enough by myself in the game, and then playing Kingdom Hearts 2 all the way through by myself, and just kind of just loving the series. And I was always a child that watched a lot of cable television, so I watched a lot of Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, and so I got to enjoy a lot of the Disney movies, a lot of the Disney shows and stuff, and that's part of the Kingdom Hearts lore is Disney stuff. So I actually voted for Sora as my top pick on the Smash 4 ballot.
Really? That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you get as emotional as all the YouTubers?
No. I did get excited, but so a little peek into Leo Veritas when he would watch morning directs. I don't have to be at work until 8:30. So typically what I would do is I would set an alarm to wake up like a couple minutes before the direct, and I would roll over, put my AirPod in my ear, and watch it. So my wife is still asleep. I can't like be loud and scream or anything like that. So I kind of just did one of those like victory air pump fists,
Yeah.
And just went from there. Texted my brother, my friend, and stuff.
That's awesome. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, like it's not like I was like I'm gonna start bawling my eyes out or anything like that. Like Sora for me. Sure. We'll get into that. It's neither here nor there. But like we've formed such an incredible community around this game. We've like, and it knowing that like, interest is going to wane, and like it's not going to be like it was. We're not going to have there was always a guarantee of the hype coming back, right? Whenever there was going to be a character announcement. And knowing that is gone, that's where I was getting a little bit emotional, just going, man, it's gonna be on us to really keep things alive within our community. And I know things have slowed down. Like it's just like anything. As gamers, we go through seasons, but like there is definitely something special about this game. And I hope with the tournaments and getting this show going back on the regular and some more regular content that maybe we can keep it alive just a little bit longer. So let's see. I think nobody else is excited for Sora, so I don't even know who to go to next. Like, I know Raymar's not playing right now, so maybe we'll go with Raymar. Like, what? How do you feel about it not being Waluigi?
Okay, so at some point, you see the reveal and it's not who you want it to be, but you just got to step back and think, okay, I'm 32 years old. This is not that big of a deal. It's not the character I wanted, but it's okay. And, I have never played Kingdom Hearts. I don't have any connection to the character of Sora at all. but I do think he's a good addition to the game, and it's warranted. But it's just really a bummer, like you said, that this is the last one. So it's like I think he's a good addition, and it's cool because like Kingdom Hearts, Disney, all that. But the fact that it's the last one just makes me sad because I don't care about the character at all. Right?
You say Disney.
Well,
but
you know, the
there's
Mickey Mouse keychain.
Nice,
that's
Mike.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
Like it's. I don't have big connection to Sora as well. Like I have the games sitting here in front of me, and I put them in my PS5 to load them up just so they were there because I haven't pulled them out, and I haven't even played much of them on my PS4. But I feel like a chunk of this character is missing. Like it's not involved. We saw the final smash in the stamina match that Sakura had on the direct, and he just puts him behind a key door and locks it or something like that. There's no Disney character, which I wasn't anticipating, which is I think isn't that what I said on the prediction show, Josh? That like I didn't think Sora was going to happen due to the Disney stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, so Leo, as a fan, I'm curious. Do you feel like it detracts at all? Like I know you're excited for the character and it's still fresh and new, but like, do you feel like there's a little piece missing due to there not being?
There's
like,
massive cloth over Mithra and Pyra, so I mean, there's always going to be things missing. In this game.
Yeah, one of them's wearing tights and the other has her chest covered up. So yeah, there's things missing.
Yeah, there are things missing.
So, I mean, it in Kingdom Hearts itself, there are, and that's throughout all of the series, because you know they did obviously 1, 2, and 3, but along the way between 1 and 2 there was a game, between 2 and 3 there was at least like 5 other games of like explaining lore and all that stuff. So in the games where you actually play as Sora, there's always a part of the game where you end up being just Sora. There isn't any Donald or Goofy, and so you kind of just at that point like are used to that fact. So I think just speaking for the final Smash standpoint of it, it's a little.
What do we care?
It is a little weird. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we don't use it.
But it is a little weird to not, see something like that. Like it would have been cool just to have a brief cameo.
Yeah, I was hoping for a king. I was hoping for a King of Fighters type deal with the stage.
Yeah,
That's not gonna happen. Yeah. No.
Yeah, and that's something else. Like you kind of just knew it wasn't gonna happen. But to just overall answer your question, I don't think it detracts from the character at all, especially not for me. Just like the character that I wanted in Smash was Sora. I didn't want Sora, Donald, Goofy. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I didn't like necessarily want them to include Donald and Goofy also. So, and also fully aware and understanding that it's probably not going to happen.
Well, they go against the rule.
Right.
They everybody in this game is from a video game, right? I mean, there's no.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been playable, but they're part of kind of the package kind of deal. I mean, a little bit.
I understand, but I feel like the argument could be made at that point. Then why not Goku? Why not like?
No, yeah.
I heard one of the arguments for that is, this was before we knew for sure that it was the last one. They said it was the last one. So if Sakurai wanted to break the rule, or Nintendo wanted to break that rule, if it's the last one, it's the last one. What else? What are they going to do? But also in that same vein, when you think about it, like, sure, this is the last one for Smash Ultimate, but we also don't know that even down the line with the next Nintendo console, that there won't be another Smash Bros. It might not be Sakurai who does it, but there's too much money in Smash Bros.
Franchise is dead. This is just going to get ported over and over and over.
Oh, who knows? But either way.
If they can milk Mario Kart for 19 years, they can milk Smash. Maybe. Who knows? The licensing in this may be a complete nightmare down the road.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with Disney copyright.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
that much.
Yeah, Rami, I don't know if we've heard much from you on Sora. How excited were you to see Sora?
I was actually kidding. I do like Sora. I finished the first game, but that's it. That tier game, I tried playing it, but too many videos for me, so I couldn't.
Yeah.
I basically like 3 videos, and then they let me punch some little black guys. That
the
didn't
Heartless,
sound good.
yeah.
Yeah, the Heartless.
Yeah,
And then I got another video, and I was like, no, not gonna happen. And I turned it off and returned it.
Yeah.
But no, but
Tasting.
Sora, yeah, but Sora's pretty good. It's a pretty good character. I'm actually very happy that we got a good one, because I didn't really like Kazuya. I think Steve was okay because he's iconic enough.
Yeah.
But Kazuya, Min, I didn't like those. But Sora is way cooler, so that's okay. I'm only mad that we got the wrong Sora. We should have gotten, Sakurai. Sora Sakurai. So, but it's okay. It's a pretty neat character, so I'm happy with him. I'm actually gonna try to main him too, just like Leo. But let's see how that works.
I love hearing that. I mean, that's great. Like, for me, I was even thinking today, for some reason, I was thinking about Smash when I got home when I was pulling into my driveway from the gym this morning, and it was like, you know what? I think it's time to start learning Mithra and Pyra. Like it's time, and that's a great feeling when you know that there's another character that you're like kind of excited to play. Right? Had Sora been Master Chief, this conversation would be totally different.
Yeah.
Right? Like totally different.
And I've barely played any Halo games just because I haven't really owned an Xbox my whole life. I've only played with like family, and I would be hyped for that.
For sure, yeah. And where I kind of stand with it is just I'm just stoked for the community, right? Like I feel like if every character had been as like just community focused as Sora, I feel like we would have had some different picks. You know what I mean? Because like Yakuza or whatever his name is, or what, I don't even know. But like,
Kazuya.
yeah. Yakuza's that other game, right? That's a goofy game on Xbox. But like that just felt like it really did feel like a PlayStation pick, right? And that's not necessarily a bad thing. But I didn't really see. It didn't seem like anybody was very excited about it, Min was like, this character's unique. There's something different there. But I mean, I feel like Byleth was a huge disappointment when that character was announced, because everybody was just like Fire Emblem. Like, are you mad at us, Sakurai? Like, what's going on?
I think Steve, Mithra, Pyra, Sephiroth, and now Sora it's a really strong.
Right.
Because are all 4 of those this season?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I mean that makes it a really strong fighter pack.
Agreed. Yeah. Agreed. It was better than the first one.
Yeah. And the first one, I think,
was pretty good too.
I think Banjo is probably the best received out of the first. Who's the very first fighter?
Joker.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean,
Joker was pretty hype.
Niche.
Joker was pretty hype. Remember with the servers? Like it was so hype that the servers could not handle Joker.
And that was launch night. We found out about that one too. So
yeah. So that was pretty cool time, for sure. But Mike, while you're in between rounds here, how you feeling?
I feel indifferent. I never played a single Kingdom Hearts game, but I'm all about sorties. I main Link, I've used Marth, Roy, etc.
Why are you here?
Because of my lovable personality. Yeah, so I'm indifferent. I'm actually more excited about his stage because it looks like it could be tournament legal.
That's what I'm hoping for.
The character itself, I'm kind of like, happy for other people, but I don't care.
I just want to know if he's spikeable with that recovery. That's all I want to know. Thankfully, he's light, because that recovery is like, what? Like Like, they better buff
Right.
Bayonetta. That's all I'm saying. Like this is Bayonetta of Smash 4. It's looking like, you know, but maybe we'll just have to wait and see. So, but Mike, who was your who were you hoping we'd see?
I'm always gonna hope for Geralt from Witcher,
Oh, interesting.
but I know it's not realistic. Alternatively, more realistic hope.
His
the
his
Master
final
Chief.
smash would be a bathtub scene. Like just his foot, like it was just a close up of the tub, and then he throws everybody in and just stomps them as he gets down and chills. Like,
Just romances all the opponents.
yes.
Mike, tell him your Majora's Mask idea, because that actually is a great idea.
Oh, I would swap out Young Link, and replace him with Majora's Mask Young Link, and use him like Pokemon trainer. So your small, quick damage dealer would be Deku Link.
Oh,
And then you
okay.
switch to down B, go to Zora Link for the zoner like Ivysaur. And then the final one would be the heavy hitter like Charizard as a Goron Link.
Yeah, that's good.
That would be really cool. That would have been really cool. All right, Crawler.
Well,
It would have been cool, and it'll be cool in the next Smash. How about that?
I just had Nintendo hire me and I'll give them ideas.
Oh, well, from what I've seen from Vicky Kitty, she was whispering in Reggie's ear, and she had a couple different. It was like she's like, I played a part in this. You guys can thank me for this. Like, so. But Crawler, where you at? Where you at with Sora?
The moveset looks interesting. Like, I am a little scared how easy it's going to be to get knocked off stage, I think, a little bit. But that recovery, I mean, I don't know if you're going to die, really. You're going to have to get blast zoned or spiked off the stage or something like that, because you're coming back from almost anything. Because there's, double jump is super high, up B plus... side B you can angle as well, like Pikachu and Lucario. So, is up B? Do we know if up B is usable out of side B?
I think it was vice
I think
versa,
it
right?
is.
Yeah. Side B is out of up B.
Alright.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I mean he can come back from anywhere pretty much.
Yeah.
then. So I mean that seems interesting. I think the last sentiment I had on our prediction show was not another sword character. Technically, it's not a sword, I guess, but you know.
Giant key.
It's a key.
But I mean, it looks interesting. I feel like out of the DLC characters, this seems like one I would be willing to play. I've had fun with Mithra but I mean, this one seems usable, I think, for a lot of people to be able to pick up and play, just because of it has elements from a lot of people's character types. I think that they can maybe find a way to use and find a way to implement their own version of their playstyle into his skill set. So I think it'll be interesting. Poor Isabel getting singled out for being fat as well in the
It's just her pockets are full of the money from villagers.
she's holding on to Tom Nook's money. Is that what she's doing?
That's what she's doing. But I mean, I don't know about you guys, but the moment Sora was announced, I totally understood why they did not announce it at that direct. It would have overshadowed everything. Nobody would have even known that Chris Pratt was Mario at that point. It would have just been all Sora,
Right.
True.
So it was that was part, like, one of the indicators for me that it was like, this is going to be a pretty hype character. Like I don't.
Can I give a sorry to
No,
cut you
you're
off,
good.
Just to give a quick little funny little lore thing that I heard. October 5th is when the original Kingdom Hearts came out. So,
Interesting.
and also there's 13 days from the announcement until Sora is released. And in Kingdom Hearts, like, overall, the evil criminal organization is called Organization 13.
Right. Nice.
Oh, the internet lied to you, Leo. September 17th, 2002. The internet lied.
They lied to me.
How could that happen? The internet doesn't lie.
Maybe in Japan or maybe on
It does say
small
North.
island.
It does say North America. So let me do a little more diving here.
Maybe on a small island in the Caribbean or something.
Somewhere, yeah.
Nope. They even lied even more. March 28th, 2002.
Well,
Maybe
Hey, but
one of
that
them came
would've
out.
been cool.
Maybe the DS
Maybe that-
game came out October 5th.
yeah, who
Maybe
knows?
the
Maybe it
internet
was
is
one-off.
I'm on the
Right now.
Wikipedia page. We'll get to the bottom of it.
Well-
November 11th, 2004. March 29th, 2007. December 22nd, 2005.
Maybe if you add all of their dates up, they come out to 105, and then if
So
you
Charlie Day is standing at the board and connecting all the strings, trying to
Yes.
figure it out.
But,
Yes,
but you're
Luigi.
you're using the internet to discredit the internet, so maybe it's lying to you right now.
it could be, it very well could be. So,
He doesn't lie. Nobody can edit that.
Right.
I think I share similar sentiment with you guys. Like, it's not a character I've never touched a Kingdom Hearts game. I don't even know. I think maybe the closest I've come, there might have been a Kingdom Hearts demo on like a disc for the PS2 that I like kind of had access to, but I never played it. Like, never played the DS game. Like, nothing. I know zero about this character. It was like it was like Byleth was shown for me. I was just like, okay, I don't know who this is, you know, like,
Come on.
but I mean, I knew who the character was, right? But I mean, like, I have no connection whatsoever, and so
But just said the same thing about Sephiroth. Come on.
exactly, yeah, like Sephiroth, exactly. I'm just like, who is this Fabio dude with the long hair, the long sword? You know, like, this guy looks like he should be on the cover of romance novels. Like, what is going on here? He never has a shirt on, like.
Yeah.
But
Maybe you don't like Square.
well, I mean, I
It requires reading, so yes, he doesn't like Square.
it requires a PlayStation, right? It requires a PlayStation for the most part.
I just
like,
think Josh isn't a nerd.
oh,
I'm just kidding.
Hey,
Ouch.
I'll take that nerd. I'll wear that name tag.
That is the thing. Like, this is another character that we're not getting a direct PlayStation. Like, Banjo is the closest thing we got to a direct, quote unquote, Microsoft character now, even though it's a rare character that was totally associated with Nintendo back in the day. It's technically now a Microsoft property that's a direct release of a character from a console competitor, quote unquote. Nintendo doesn't view them as competitors, but but this is, we got Sephiroth and now Sora in this DLC pack, which is the straight PlayStation associated characters.
yeah. I was thinking about, like, literally, there is no other than me costumes. There's no Xbox representation, and really, other than. Like, Cuphead is the closest you could say to Xbox, because they didn't even own Bethesda. You know, I don't think they owned Bethesda when the Skyrim character was announced, or it was right during the same time. So I'm assuming that deal was made already. So it's interesting. There's really more PlayStation representation than Xbox, even though they are playing so nice right now. But I mean, again, the history for Xbox would go back to About Chief, right? Like, and maybe if they had put like Joanna
Grammy.
Dark or something, but even still, that started on Nintendo. So
There you go.
That was okay. You made up for it there, Randy.
that was pretty. That was a little spike with Pyra there. That was pretty gnarly. So, but yeah, the moveset definitely looks interesting. I do wonder about the and they'll fix it if it is, but like, you could almost see some of the Bayo from Smash 4 coming through, you know, like Like,
Yeah, that side B auto target.
yeah, like there's some pretty bad to the bone combos, but I think the character, it seems like they also do. I know some of the moves they were saying were pretty light on the damage department, right? Like they don't do too much damage. So
He's gonna be an edge guarder. You have to be comfortable leaving the stage, I think, to get some decent. He's not gonna launch you and go mid stage to blast zone. You're gonna knock people. He has tilts and other moves that'll knock you up, and then the key there is to follow it up, aerial more off the stage, and then chase them out because you have ways to get back that they don't. So
Right.
you either walk them all the way to the blast zone, or you just take them to a point where they can't come back.
yeah.
I like that. Also, the floatiness is really nice. That's one of the reasons that I want to main him, because that floatiness reminds me a little bit of how Ness moves. But he's light.
Link is pretty floaty
Yeah,
also.
yeah. And Ness is really heavy, even though he doesn't look like. But he's a chewy boy.
Does he kick his legs out that much, Leo, in the game?
Yeah, it's a funny thing. Yeah, that's what he does. He jumps like that. There's a whole like thing where he learns how to fly with Peter Pan. Yeah, in the first Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, that's what he looks like.
Well, and I wonder if if we're not gonna find like on his costume, if you like zoom in, you can like see Mickey, or something, like if there's gonna be something hidden on him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think
He's got the Dan Marino. What are those pants from the 90s?
like the hammer
Oh
pants.
yeah, that.
No,
parachute
like the one
pants?
that, the ones that all like the NFL quarterbacks help sell.
Jenkos.
No, come on, his number 8 costume. He looks like
Yeah, like Mickey.
acid wash jeans. I don't know.
no.
Acid
Like also
wash.
Mickey. Yeah.
Oh, the river. What is it? Riverside costume or whatever. That is so rad.
The Steamboat Willie one.
Yes,
Yeah,
like the one thing I feel like this game is missing, which I thought would be so cool, is some 8-bit versions of the character. Like we have like Game and Watch kind of moves like he's missing frames or whatever, but to see that, like, I mean, Fortnite recently did that where they changed up the art style for some of their characters, and like I love seeing just the just mixing it up, so the other
They're straight like these pants. Hold on, so you guys can see in Discord here. This Dan Marino pants from the 90s, the Zumbaz pants. His number 8 costume looks like those pants.
Oh my gosh, those are amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, but yeah, moveset, stage. Like, do you guys think the background of the stage is going to be a factor? Like, it's essentially just, what, Town and City or another Smashville or whatever? Like, more or less?
It's two offset, like, not direct. Are they overhanging?
I thought it was wasn't it just a single over the
Just
top?
one platform.
Is
Yeah,
it
in
one
the middle.
platform? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking it would be legal. There's a little bit of a wall, a small wall, right?
I don't remember if there's.
It's
a
not
wall.
just a platform. It's almost like what we're seeing right now with Town and City. Like it's got the trapezoid on it, or at least a flat. Maybe it's a flat. Is it a flat wall?
On the edge, you're talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it was. I feel like it had the incline or whatever. Like it wasn't just a 90, but yeah, like. That's the other question I have. Why haven't any of these other stages been like? I feel like Sakurai has been like, "Yo, I'm trying to throw you guys a bone. Here's here's stages."
It's a pretty chunky stage.
The community is very strict about that too. Like if it grabs differently, or if it's just slightly different from what they are used to, they don't like it, so they ban it.
I've been to a tournament that uses the Sephiroth stage because that's basically just like Kalos, and I think that one
And
gets
people
used
are just
sometimes
throwing
in
up
tournaments.
all over the place.
Just getting sick from watching the background. The background's crazy.
Yeah,
like
that's an issue for me. Like, I don't even like standard FD because of that.
Yeah, and that's my argument. I'm like, if FD is in here, like, why isn't that other stage? Like, there's.
True.
It's just as wild, other than there's no ship. But I mean, there's times on FD that you're like, I can't see anything. Like, what what is actually happening? You know. So, but yeah. So here's to hoping that we'll get another stage. I would love to see another stage because it's been the same stages for how many years now? You know, like, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's mix it up. So, but the other thing we wanted to kind of talk about is just like, what are some of your guys' favorite memories with Ultimate? You know, what, like.
So before we do that, did anyone thought that we were getting Dark Souls representation at any point when the little fire came up, and I was like, oh my god, we're getting like a.
I thought Halo, the way they did the chanting monks with the smash.
Oh, right.
I was like, it's happening, but why isn't the fireball blue? It should be a sticky nade. Like, what's happening? You know, like
I was waiting for him to like turn off the bonfire like they do on Dark Souls because it looked like that, exactly like that, and I was like, oh my god, they did it. And then Sora.
I was waiting for the fire to turn into a portal and Geralt to walk out.
Well, and I don't even think. What do you guys think of Doomslayer as a, like? That's one
funny.
of the sickest. One of the sickest. I mean, that I almost want to purchase that one just because it's like.
I'm gonna get it.
It looks clean. Like it looks good. But I saw people on the internet that were like, "Why isn't he holding this gun? That's like the gun from this game." And it's just like, oh my gosh, you guys have no chill.
Some people
like,
will never be happy.
What was it? 100? I kind of almost. I'm regretting my decision that I want to like complete this game. Complete this game. Now that it's done. Wasn't it like 110 Mii Fighter costumes that was put in those stats? Is that what popped up?
Ray.
Times 75 cents is $82.50. I'm kind of regretting. I don't know if I'm going to do it.
I think a lot of those are
Win the
probably
tournament.
including the ones that come in the game already too. You know, so it probably won't be that.
Maybe. Yeah, I'd have to go look at the DLC stuff.
That's.
I
too
just
funny.
want Doom Guy to have like a couple for Isabel. Like
I at least want to get the cool, like the ones that completely transform the Mii Fighter, the Cuphead, the Sans, the Doomslayer, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I do, like, why do you guys think Nintendo's not going to continue supporting this? What do you think the reason is? Do you think Sora is wanting to make a different, like, maybe they have a different game lined up, but like it just seems like free cash for them. You know,
I think Sakurai probably wants a break. I mean,
maybe just not characters, but they might try to improve something else. Like that's what I'm hoping, like having a better online or tournaments.
well, because that's the other thing. Nintendo is pushing Smash in schools big time. Like they have a whole Twitter account set up for it. Like Smash and Splatoon are both being pushed as esports within school. My cousin was coaching Smash, and then like 2 cities over from me, I know in their high school they can play Smash. They can sign up to play on the Smash team. So like it's, and with as many sales as this game has. Maybe people aren't buying the DLC like we're kind of thinking they are. You know, maybe those numbers are low.
That could be interesting. Oh, what do you think about a version with all the characters like coming out soon, like that ultimate version?
Oh, definitely happening. There's no way Nintendo leaves that money on the table. You know, because all of us would probably buy it again just for the because they'll probably add like, oh, and here's how you can get Samus Dread costume. You know, like that'll be how they do it. But or here's Waluigi, right? Here's 90 characters. Waluigi is in this version.
Yeah, that's another thing. I think. Did I post that? I posted that in your chat, I think.
Yeah.
Like, it was right as I was walking into work, because I was listening to this on my way. It was hard to listen to Japanese because I didn't understand it, and I couldn't read subtitles on my phone as I'm driving into work. But I knew it was wrapping up, so I saw the stat up there that it was 89 characters, and I'm like, why are we ending this with an odd number like that? Just round it out to 90. Better yet, let's do 11 more characters and get it up to 100.
All right. It's like an uneven number also, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It leaves room. 99 would be better, I guess. Get us up to leave space for the random the random
random
character
selection.
spot. Yeah. I don't know.
Yep.
So let's talk about some favorite memories. Yeah. Talk about some favorite memories. Let's see. Raymar, you want to kick this off?
Sure. Yeah, so I think favorite like just moment associated with the game would be E3 2019. I think there was rumors going into it about the characters and it being that there was going to be 2. And I think they kicked it off with the hero reveal, which is kind of like Sora for me, where it's like, okay, I can see why he's in the game and he deserves a spot, but I have never played a Dragon Quest game before, so this doesn't interest me at all. So I was pretty salty at the start of that E3, like, oh, this direct's gonna suck. And then they ended it with Banjo, which for me, like with Leo, like that was my number 1 character I wanted in the game for a long time. So like that was like by far my favorite moment. And yeah, because like, you know, huge Rare fan, N64 fan of the Banjo game, so like that was awesome. Just from a favorite moment. But then just in general, like this game has been out for almost 3 years, and like I still have a group of friends, well, at least 1 or 2 of us usually, that play it weekly, like get together and play. And there's not many games that, you know, in my life that I've just consistently played over that amount of time. And then obviously the online community and stuff. So yeah, just kind of over the course of the years it's been out, just playing with people and just enjoying the game.
Crawler, how about you?
Well, I mean, are we doing this game specifically, or are we talking about the franchise as a whole?
No, let's do this game specifically.
All right. Well, I mean, this game has kind of led to dictating kind of what I've been doing in gaming and this community for the better half of, what has it been? When did we start the podcast?
It's almost, I mean, this game's 3 years old, so it's got to be
3.5.
3.5 at least, yeah.
So I mean I mean, it was like an April Saturday, I think I went out to Target and bought a Yeti microphone so you and I could podcast. You had already done like 2 or 3 episodes and told people to roll a lot. So that kind of just has dictated. I mean, it's grown your and my relationship a whole lot. Like, I still think the best memories I have in this game are just you and I just randomly messaging each other, and we did like late night, 1 o'clock, like midnight to 2 a.m. like game sessions, just playing back and forth. It's been a chess game for a long time, and I think I've maybe finally started to get your number a little bit with just juggling you as Mario, and I know that's if you're looking for some inside information, that's why I think Josh is excited to start putting some time into Mithra because I don't have that dialed in yet against Mithra. So but it's been just good time. I'm curious to go look. We'll have to do that here. Kind of like what you and I have going with Mario Kart, the number of matches we played there. I'm interested to go look at the number of tags we have from each other in this game.
Oh yeah, for sure. I forgot that was even a thing. That's that's cool. Yeah, let's see. Leo, how about you? I know yours is going to be your controller that doesn't click together quite perfectly.
I brought up bad memories again today.
He's like, I'm leaving. I'm out. Out of here.
I remember right as I had found out about Ultimate, like
Nice,
it
Mike.
was just at a time where I was
Good game.
working a lot,
Good game.
and so I ended up finding the Smash Bros. Cast, and my wife encouraged me to join the Discord, so I joined the Discord, and then from there, I mean the friends that I've made through the game, and now through streaming and playing the game, and I guess if I had to like have like one memory that kind of like stands out to me, it's when I had won my first Ultimate tournament. I just remember like, telling my wife, hey, I'm going farther than I thought I was gonna go, like sending her text messages, and then it just so happened to be a day that my brother had come over. So my brother like mid set try to like coach me, like, hey, you see that he's doing this, like you gotta punish this. And I'll never forget when I finally had won. It was the Toon Link Ditto one. It was the first tournament. I when I got that win, my brother just literally, because at the time I was staying at a 2-story house, he literally comes like running downstairs, like jumping, like super excited, like the 49ers won the Super Bowl or something. Like it was that hype. So just like things like that, and competing, like being a part of the competitive community, is just been something that will stick with me.
Absolutely. Let's see. Rami, have you gone yet?
Nope.
Yeah, you take it away.
All right, so I guess I have a few. I don't think I have a top one moment, but I really like when we were on Genesis 6.
Yeah,
I
dude.
felt like,
yes.
yeah,
You took a stock off Fatality, man.
right. Everybody was watching, right? And like I was about to take his talk before he took mine with the yo-yo, and everybody was like supporting me. Like everybody wants the underdog to win.
Dude, we were all there. We were so hyped for you.
I think I have that video on my phone still.
Yeah, and I really like that. And also when I was on my local, after discovering that I didn't really suck, some random guy told me like, hey, you're the next guy, right? Like he was afraid to fight me, and I was like, really? Like, do people know who I am? And I really like that feeling. But then he kicked my butt because I haven't been playing. Like I play a lot in the local, and then went missing like for a couple of months. And when I came back, they told me that like, hey, you're the next guy, right? And I was really hyped. So I don't know. There's a lot of little moments that doesn't really happen with other video games. So I think that makes this game real special.
Johnny Bo in chat says my top moment is 0 to death on Crawler.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Mike, I know you're playing right now. Can you talk about your favorite moment while you're driving Leo's head into the ground with
He's about to kill Leo.
with Rob?
I got a lot. I really liked our crew battle against on the metagame. That was a lot of fun. The Smash League was a lot of fun. I made a lot of friendships just doing this. Listening to your podcast for the first time, I was working at a factory and looking for new podcasts, and I was like, I like Smash Bros. What do you got, Smash Bros. Podcast? And I found yours and go to the Discord and started playing. First time I got yeah, this one. First time I like placed top 8 in my local. Like I don't know, I got so many favorite memories. This game's been meant a lot to me. It's the first game I've taken like seriously in a long time. So
I for me, Smash has been one of the most humbling experiences ever. Like because I jumped into something that I had no clue what I was doing, like no clue whatsoever, and I would just get my ass beat over and over and over and over again. And I remember sitting with Leon or Peon, right? Isn't that his name?
Yep.
Like, yeah. And he's like, he was like Morpheus with Neo. He's like, why did I beat you? And he's like, you think that's air you're breathing right now? I was like, wait a minute. But I mean, it was like, I just wanted to, I wanted people to see that, like, look, even if you're crap at this game, like, you can still have fun and you can still get better. And some of the most exciting, like the hypest moments for me, when I started landing my spikes, when I first started landing spikes, like I remember chasing Rami like way out. I think we were on Lilat and landing a spike, and like nobody could believe it. We were like, whoa, it happened, you know? And I mean, we doubled the size of the Discord with the Smash podcast. Like it brought at least 600 people into the Discord, and that kind of stuff's crazy, you know. Like Crawler was saying, we still have those late night sessions, like and like he was saying, like it's 3 weeks ago, Crawler could not, like, he didn't beat me once in a night that we played, and then the last 2 weeks I've only taken like one match from him both times. It's just been it is a constant chess match, and I've said it before on the show, Smash continually feels like a boss fight that you just like, even when you lose, you're learning. And like we've heard it said on, like, you know, the different documentaries, we've heard Beyond the Metagame talk about it, like this game is like, you can have this, if you can have the same mentality with life that you do this game, you're gonna go a long ways, right? Because it's just like, don't get hit, and just keep learning and keep improving. And it can be tough, and sometimes you SD and get 3 stars.
Just roll.
Just roll. I mean, the fact that there's people wearing shirts every time Patrick Murph comes into the chat, hits exclamation point advice, and it says just roll. Like I legit had no, like, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go out and try to add value, right? Like, because I know there's gonna be people that are like, yo, I've never played Smash before, I guess I'll try rolling, let's see if that helps. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, when I look back, there's been so many people that have probably taken their Smash game beyond what they would have if they had never jumped into the community, right? Some maybe only took it a little ways further, but I mean, others have gone on to do some crazy stuff. Like some of the our tournaments are pretty friggin' hype. The top 8 is usually pretty wild, you know, and seeing like Mr. Cool Red Luigi and just his scrappy young Link, you know, when he would show up with that, and I don't know, just so, and Smash also breaks some people. Some people are like, yeah, I can't, this game just makes me so mad, I cannot play it. But no, I mean, honestly, like,
I don't know what you're talking about with that at all.
Yeah, I think my top moment is Crawler smashing his controller into the desk and disconnecting from the games. But I mean, yeah, there's so many. I feel like I'm continually learning, and like I don't feel like there's not many games that I can like still come back to and be like, I need to do this to improve my game now. Like you feel like you master a part of it, and then you're like, okay, that's added to my arsenal. Now I'm going to start doing this. Like really picking your own gameplay apart and seeing your flaws and your weaknesses, and then improving on it. Like that's been the whole point of the show. That's been the whole point of all of this. Like that's the point of the league. That's why we got people with different skill levels, you know, jumping in and just trying to improve. And even the crew battle that we've done locally, like that was super fun. Just and the amount of hype, like people are hyped for their team, you know. It's been a really, really cool ride, and I'm excited to kind of like there's kind of a new fire there to get back into this, and you know, get the tournaments going again, and hopefully we can last long enough that we get back to where the world is normal again, and we can start doing locals and start sharing those stories again, because I miss that. I miss driving down to Seattle and going to GameWorks and doing locals. I mean, it was so much fun. Seeing Crawler the first time he goes to his local on Twitch, you know, like it was freaking rad, you know. And then a handful of us getting to meet in Oakland for Genesis. Like it, we totally did not belong there, yet we had a great time. We made great connections, and like the trash talking that would happen in the hotel room with Leo and Rami and Crawler and myself, like just getting to sit and play in person. Like hopefully that's something that gets to happen again. Like we can all end up at another major, you know what I mean? Like it would be a blast. It would be a blast, even if we all owe into it, you know what I mean? Like it'll still be super cool just to get together and do one of these shows live. Like, so I don't know. It's really difficult to just pick one thing, but, and I mean, I want to say this. I appreciate every one of you. I mean, you guys have given up hours to fuel this thing. This isn't me. This is us. Right? I tried to get Steel to join us tonight too, because even though he hasn't played much Smash and he's recently had a surgery and stuff that he's not even able to really game anymore, just like he was in the trenches with us with the league, like sharing and trying to, like, I think he built a website for it. Like this has been a village, you know. It's taken a crew to get this, and so I just want to say I appreciate you guys, and you know, all the work. I mean, Crawler show after show after show, and you know, you guys coaching, like you're helping people improve at this game and foster and build relationships that, like, for some people are going to last forever, and it's pretty incredible. So I just want to say thanks.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you for.
You're the one who started it.
Yeah.
Just roll, baby. Just roll. All right. Well, we're going to wrap this thing up, but remember, n64josh.com/smash for this month's tournament. Minimum $100. Again, I am looking for sponsors. If you want to, like, you know, promote your Twitch stream, promote some of your social stuff, your brand, whatever, you know, even as low as like $25 added to the pool. It's going to be $100 like Amazon gift card, or if you, whatever, you guys can tell me where you want it. Maybe you want it to like Outback Steakhouse. I don't know, whatever you're into, Panera Bread. But that's, yeah, it's going to be a minimum $100 tournament. So tell your friends, tell Beyond the Metagame, we want him to show up. All right. Tell Crowzone, he's got to come out of retirement and come join the tournament so he can beat the anime avatars for us. So, but and we have a new show that we're doing within Smash called what did I call it? Smashing with the Bros or something like that, or
yeah. Josh just turned on OBS and recorded Johnny, myself, and Josh playing, and the shit talking that ensued, and
it's not safe for work, but it did get approved for ads on YouTube, so
that's good.
But it's
I think I only
just
dropped one. I think I only dropped one F-bomb.
I don't even know, but like it's meant to just be like, just record like what, you know, how we are when we play Smash. Like,
yeah, if you want to go see that 0 to death, I think it's on there, right? Or is that after the fact? Was that after you hit stop? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I think it was in there because I think I called him an asshole.
So, but yeah, it's literally, and we want people to join us for this, like to jump in. We're just gonna like, we'll do some commentating. We'll talk crap to each other. Like it's just meant to be a good time hanging out, playing Smash. Like it basically
old Friday nights when you played 64 at your friend's house in the basement for sleepovers, like that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Like get some Cheetos, get some Mountain Dew, or some adult beverages.
Johnny has it saved.
Yeah, of course, of course he does. I would expect nothing less. So, but yeah, it's just. But again, it's not going to be family friendly. Like, if you guys have ever played with us outside of stream, it's usually a lot of laughs and. Just not always safe for the kiddos. So that's happening as well. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here live. And here's to a couple more years of Smash Bros. Cast and the league and everything. Jump in the Discord, n64josh.com/Discord, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye now.